one isn't born with anger. I tend to think of things like anger, stress, anxiety, depression as adaptive behaviors due to childhood conditioning. Our parents can pass on anger and hatred and fear to us. If you grew up in a country where there has been war on your doorstep, you are going to have fear, anger and hatred, and that's going to be passed on to your children. If you are somebody who is a person of color, you're born into systemic racism. Inevitably, you're going to have racial trauma. All of us experience trauma, no matter what form or race or gender that we are in. I grew up in an orphanage. As a child, often if we were caught talking at night, we would have to stand in the hallway with our hands on top of our heads, facing the wall. I spent a lot of time facing the wall with my hands on my head. And so I just naturally went into meditative spaces. And then I was incarcerated at the age of 15, and I did a lot of solitary confinement. And in that solitary confinement, I went into meditative states. And then I would say that when I went out to Australia and I had the privilege to live among the Yolngu up in Yirrkala, I had the privilege to access dream time. There's a practice in meditation that's called just sitting, and these people knew just sitting. And that was it. I just knew that when I came back to England, I had to transform my life. And I came back with stillness. I didn't have to look anywhere. When I was ready, it was there for me. If we go down the route of trying to get rid of emotional states like anger, anxiety, and stress, we failed at the beginning. One will think, I will never ever have anger again. I will never have stress or anxiety again. The reality is we live in a world where there is a lot of stress and anxiety. And what we're trying to do is that these emotions don't have the same gravitational pull on us. And I say mindfulness is for everybody. The breath is our birthright, and mindfulness is about coming home to the body, coming home to the breath. If everybody in this world was in touch with the breath, it would be a completely different world.